They are not gonna believe it when they see this new fuck. What are you guys doing here, man? I told you not to sneak up on me. Well, in today's video, you guys have tagged me so many different times in different whitening videos and products and everything else in between. So you know what? We're just gonna go over a video on YouTube that was the top 10 ways to naturally whiten your teeth at home. And let's see if they're just a bunch of BS or if they actually could work. Let's get into it.
We all dream of having the perfect looking teeth you can see on the red carpet.
You know I do.
However, not all of us can afford to go to the dentist to have our teeth professionally whitened.
Okay, first off, you don't need to get them professionally whitened, man. You can get them whitened for cheap at the store. You don't need to go to a dental office. In fact, I tell people this all the time. I think going to the dental office is a waste of money, and you could just do it for way cheaper at home.
Because we've collected 10 effective ways to naturally whiten your teeth without destroying your enamel.
Okay, first off, they said do not destroy your enamel. So remember that. Remember that.
Number 10.
Number 1. Activated charcoal. We're already in my bad grace. We literally starting out with the worst. Let's see what they got to say about activated charcoal.
Since it's for sure one of the easiest and most inexpensive products to naturally whiten your teeth.
First off, he's not wrong. It's cheap and it does whiten your teeth, but we'll get into it.
Brushing your teeth with activated charcoal has been proven to lighten them by up to 3 shades. So if you want to try it, here's what you should do.
I don't know how I feel about this. The antioxidants of charcoal ain't gonna do jack. The reason why charcoal toothpaste or activated charcoal or whatever works is not these magic antioxidants that just dissolve away the stain. No, it's abrasive as crap.
Number 9. Powdered milk and
Powdered
toothpaste.
milk?
Dairy products, especially milk, significantly improve the health of your teeth.
Actually, I think the studies show that that's not necessarily true, but if you're just talking about like calcium helps bones and stuff, yeah.
That's because milk contains both calcium and phosphorus, which promote the remineralization of tooth enamel.
Not wrong.
Or simply use powdered milk to brush your teeth.
This is a new one for me. Powdered milk is not gonna get you the dairy, okay? You absorb it in your bloodstream after you drink the milk. If you just throw milk on your teeth and spit it out, you're not getting any calcium and phosphate. That makes no sense.
Number 8. Baking soda
And lemon juice. Oh, the old tried and true baking soda and lemon juice. I see this one all the time. Let's see what they say first and then I'll rip it apart.
Lemon contains vitamin C, which is known for lightening teeth.
And it's also acid. Literally. Acid. First off, baking soda is an abrasive. That's why it works as a whitener as well. Just like activated charcoal, just not as bad as activated charcoal. To force yourself to not only rip away your enamel using baking soda, albeit not as bad as charcoal, and then putting acid on your teeth, once again, a no for me, dog.
Number 7. Hydrogen peroxide.
Oh, they did it. They did it. Hydrogen peroxide is obviously my favorite way to whiten teeth. So let's see what good things they got to say about hydrogen peroxide.
If you're good to go, simply dip a cotton swab into the peroxide.
Interesting approach.
Careful though, because this whitening technique isn't recommended for frequent use as it can harm your enamel.
What? Hydrogen peroxide is tried and true. Not harmful to your enamel. It doesn't. People think, and there has been this issue for life, that hydrogen peroxide is what strips away your enamel. It doesn't. So, no.
If you don't want to risk damaging your teeth, you can always find a toothpaste with hydrogen peroxide in it from the store.
I do want to put a huge disclaimer on there that you can cause some problems with hydrogen peroxide. I do not recommend just going to your store, buying a bottle of hydrogen peroxide and sloshing it around and doing all that type of stuff. I would just recommend using the whitening agents with hydrogen peroxide in it, whether it's a whitening toothpaste, whether it's a whitening strips, which are my favorite. There's a ton of different ways you can do it, but you never know. We might find some other ones in here that are great. We're only 7 in, right?
Number 6. Baking powder and lemon juice.
Literally the exact same as baking soda and lemon juice. So I'm just gonna skip this one because it's just useless.
Number 5. Sea salt, lemon juice, and toothpaste.
Who's coming up with these ideas? I feel like you are running out of ideas by number 7 and now you're just mixing random concoctions together with the same exact ingredient.
Sea salt has antibacterial properties as well, which freshen your breath and protect your enamel.
I just want y'all to know, just because it has antibacterial properties does not make it antibacterial. A lot of things do a lot of things at a small percentage, but it doesn't mean that that small percentage actually equates to anything important.
Number 4. Lemon juice and water.
Oh, you know, everything else we don't need anymore, just throw lemon juice and water on it, because that's healthy. Okay, I'm excited to see how he makes this even remotely seem healthy.
Another possible method is to apply the water-lemon mixture directly onto your teeth and leave it there like a mask for about 10 minutes.
Absolutely not. Who is this guy? I should rename this video the 10 home remedies to absolutely jack up your teeth over time. This is terrible.
Number 3, apple cider vinegar.
Okay, so apple cider vinegar is not too bad, but once again, it's still very acidic and is gonna do the exact same thing as water. I don't understand why people just assume that if it's acid, it's gonna whiten your teeth. I don't know, man. These natural home remedies, it's not for me, dog.
Don't worry, the water balances out the acidity of the vinegar, so
It could.
totally fine to use this mixture daily.
Honestly, I don't know enough about the pH levels of those mixed together, the titration levels, all this science stuff. It's been a while since I've been doing that in a lab, but I'm gonna go ahead and say don't do this every day.
You can do this more concentrated version only once a week, of course, because the vinegar can break down the tooth enamel.
You're right, it can. I like how he literally was like, these are all enamel safe, no issues with your enamel at all. And then in the middle of it, he's like, by the way, this can jack up your enamel if you do it too much, just letting you know.
Number 2, a strawberry.
I like strawberries a little bit. They're not as bad. Let's continue and listen in.
The easiest way to make use of it is to take a ripe strawberry and mash it up with a spoon.
Yep.
Why not throw in some baking soda to the mix?
Why not double down on the acidity and the abrasiveness? Yeah, it's basically, once again, it just comes down to acid and abrasive. You've seen that a lot in these home remedies, acid and abrasive, acid and abrasive, acid and abrasive. That's all it is.
Number 1, toothpaste, sea salt, baking soda, and lemon juice.
It's like they literally just gave up, so they just threw everything together. Do I even want to
Sea
watch this?
salt,
Is this even
baking
worth my
soda,
time?
but why not combine them all and make one super remedy?
Why not?
Super remedy
Super.
to the rest. You'll see the difference in just one use.
That's another thing that I hate about these home remedies, or even like the things that you see online, like the teeth lights and things. Everybody is just scamming y'all by saying like, oh, you're gonna get whiter teeth in one treatment. You're gonna notice a huge difference in one treatment. No, you're not. You're not. It's just not, that's not how teeth work. Unless you're at the dentist getting a professional treatment, which yes, it's so hardcore strength that yes, you will. This stuff, no. It's gonna take you weeks of doing that, and by the time you've already damaged your enamel, I don't know, guys. Let's finish this out and then I'll give you my final thoughts.
And there you have it. Achieving the perfect smile is way easier than you'd think.
Yeah, it is way easier than you think. It's called listening to me and doing the right thing instead of ruining your teeth, man. So final thoughts, basically you guys know how it is. Abrasive is what normally just removes the stain and also can damage your enamel. Acid is the other home remedy that they use, and that can cause pH problems in your mouth, and it can also damage your enamel. So tell me, Ben, what is a way that I can whiten my teeth from home and not damage my enamel and have it work? Well, I've told you thousands and thousands of times. Hydrogen peroxide is the end all be all right now. It whitens your teeth, the sensitivity goes away, and even after you do it multiple times over and over again, your teeth get more and more used to that sensitivity and they're not as sensitive anymore. They whiten super good, and you see basically small differences over time, and after 2 weeks of using whitening strips and stuff, you're gonna have amazing white teeth and you're still gonna keep all your enamel. So like the video, subscribe, buy one of my toothbrushes, and give back to a kid in need, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!